This is an audio test. Mic check. 1, 2. Mic check.
Check, check, 1, 2. Check, 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 check.
Welcome back to Rustler Gymnasium. Riley Bullion joined alongside Wyatt Barichka for Central Wyoming College against the Western Wyoming Mustangs. Steve Barlow announcing some things as we go to our starting five. Wyatt for Western Wyoming.
Starting five tonight, it's going to look like this. Kate Strauss, she is a freshman guard wearing number 0. Wearing number 1 is Emma Paddock, a also guard for freshmen. You got number 12, Aislinn Birch, a center sophomore. You got Kayla Thornton, a freshman guard. And then you got Tamarin Blum, a forward freshman, wearing number 21 in that one. Head coach Weasley Padilla, and Western won, Riley, this last matchup, 75-51.
They did win that last matchup, and that last matchup was a makeup game, as is this one.
Both games
weather's
have been
been
made.
pretty bad lately.
Yeah, no, we got stuck and had to go all the way through Jackson to make our way home. It's been and we're going to probably have to do that again tomorrow.
It's been all right. Here's your starting five for the Central Wyoming Rustlers. We've got number 0, Grisel Mendoza. Number 3, Ivana Beach. Number 10, Callista New. Number 22, Melanie Garcia. And number 42, Hayden Colley. There's your starting five for the CWC Rustlers. I keep wanting to call them the Lander Tigers. This is not Lander.
Riley, these two teams, Western Wyoming averages about 64 points per game, and it's kind of a weird statistic because Central averages 77 points per game, according to the NJCAA stats, so I wonder how this one will go.
Definitely a big number between the two. CWC in their white jerseys, orange numbers, black outline. Western in the black jerseys, red numbers, white outline. As Western takes control for the first quarter.
Three there, no good. Callista New with the rebound.
New picks up her first steal. Garcia dishes that one off to Colley down low. Colley gets her first points of the game. CWC playing a 2-3 zone in the centers. That ball's going to be rebounded by Colley and then picked back up by Beach.
Nice job by Colley to not travel there. Could have easily been called for a travel as there's a 3-point attempt.
3 points up and no good by Garcia. Ball's going to be rebounded by Baker. Going to call him charge down low as Colley took one for the Rustlers.
Nice couple of defensive possessions there for Colley and the Lady Rustlers. And Riley, again, this is the last regular season game before regional play-in starts for both Central teams.
Yep, last game for regional play, like you said, and CWC possibly could host as far as the men's side goes for regionals this year. As Mendoza is getting heavily guarded up top by Kayla Thornton. Mendoza passes that one off to New in the corner. New's going to drive. Passes that one back up top. Beach for 3. He's up and no good. It's going to be a loose ball. Foul called down low. So the ball does go back in favor of Western Wyoming.
See that one. Number 15, but I do not have a number 15 on my roster.
Kayla Thornton. As Beach comes up with the rebound, she'll take it down the court.
Well, if they change it, Garcia got the foul for Lady Rustlers that last offensive possession.
Western playing a 2-1-2 down low. Driving in is Garcia for 2 points.
Nice job going to the baseline, getting that reverse layup. Give yourself a 4-0 lead already early in this one.
That ball's going to be tipped away by Garcia. Does stay in favor of Western Wyoming. We're going to see a sub check into the ball game for the Mustangs.
I like the start that the Lady Rustlers are showing. It's still a 4-0 game, but defensively and offensively not too shabby. You're looking for your right shot so far, and Western doing the same, but defensively pretty good job on the Lady Rustlers. And again, Lady Rustlers playing with 8 players today, Riley.
Yeah, only 8 players on the roster as we just watched Hannah Harris check into the ballgame for the Mustangs. Quick ball movement. Harris from the corner for three is up and is no good. Strauss comes down with the rebound, brings it up, passes that one away to Birch.
Kind of just landed in the hands of Western Wyoming there, makes the lead 4-2.
Beach being trapped in the corner, gets it off to New, back to Beach, shoots a three in the corner. That one's up and is no good. That ball's going to be rebounded by Mendoza. Mendoza puts up a shot, doesn't get a shooter's bounce, is rebounded by Colley. She'll be sent to the line to shoot too.
Yeah, nice job saving the possession there for the Lady Rustlers, and Colley again back. They're going to go to the free throw line for the first, I think, free throws of the ball game, if I'm not mistaken.
First free throws of the ball game. That foul was on Liana Thornton. That's going to be her first personal. Second team foul here in the first.
Colley this season, Riley, I'm just giving you a percentage, 66%.
She misses the first one.
Average about one trip a game to the free throw line.
And that's something that we haven't really seen from the Rustlers this year, is a lot of trips to the free throw line. Is that second one is up and is good. CWC playing a tight backcourt defense as Beach steals that one and then throws it right away. As that pick is up and good for Thornton for 2 points.
Yeah, the Lady Rustlers could have had an easy score there. New had the cut right there, but unfortunately a turnover causes this game to go to a 1-point lead for the Lady Rustlers.
Mendoza into the corner to Garcia. She puts up a high arcing three. That one's up and no good. Ball comes down in the hands of Strauss. Driving in is Paddock. She puts up a shot. She'll be sent to the line to shoot two. She was fouled down though. That foul's going to go against Mendoza. That's going to be her first personal. Second team foul here in the first.
And you got to be careful, Riley, if you're the Lady Rustlers. Only 8 players suited up, so foul trouble is going to be huge in this one.
As that first free throw by Paddock is up and is good. So tied 5 apiece here.
Paddock also about 69% on the season. Goes 2 of 2 right there.
Mendoza to take the ball down court for the Lady Rustlers. Passes that one off to New. New driving. Throws it out to the corner to Beach. Three ball is up. No good. As Paddock comes down the rebound. Throws that one down court to Strauss. Strauss puts that one up and good.
Riley Central is kind of, right now, you're just relying on the three. It feels like a little too much in this one. Just make the right pass, and here you go. Here's a take inside.
And that's a good take there by Garcia to basically make her own lane and get 2 points out of it. Paddock passes that one off to Harris. Harris takes a deep three. That one's up and is nothing but net. Mendoza looking for that corner pass. Doesn't get it to go. There is a foul called off the ball.
You're going to get Varela off the ball foul. It's going to be her first, Riley, but we'll see what the Lady Rustlers are doing. No substitutions. We actually just see our first substitution for the Lady Rustlers as Beach is out.
Just give them a couple breathers here and there as that ball's intended for Colley, does get it. It's going to be picked up. They're going to call a jump ball in the far corner as Mendoza was basically trapped by 2 Mustangs.
Yeah, possession arrow still with the Lady Rustlers, so it will go to Western after this inbound.
Mendoza gives that one off to Garcia. She loses it, and the Mustangs will come up with it. Thornton passes that one out to the corner. She steps out of bounds, and that ball goes back in favor of the Rustlers. Just 5:33 to go here in the first quarter. 11-7 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Western is on top. Mendoza just trying to get some things going here. Throws it down into the corner. New with the 3 ball is no good. Ball's going to be picked up by Paddock. She'll hand that one off to Thornton. Back to Paddock. Western Wyoming kind of slowing some things down here.
Yeah, Lady Rustlers sticking with that 2-3 zone, and Colley there to poke it out.
Passes inside to Birch, no good, as Mendoza comes up with it. Mendoza back to the corner to Garcia. She puts up a shot. That one's up and is no good. As Western's kind of taking some control here. As Paddock will be sent to the line to possibly get 3 points. Foul's going to go on Varea. It's going to be her first personal third team foul. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be right back here. This is Rustler Media. Coming out of the media timeout. 4:38 to go here in the first quarter. 13-7 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Western Wyoming's on top. And Paddock is at the free throw line to possibly get 3 points for the Mustangs.
Yeah, Varela picked up the foul just before the timeout here.
Paddock's free throw is up and is good. Let's see a little.
And you're seeing this from Western Wyoming. As soon as it gets to an out-of-bounds area, like in the corners or a little bit towards the sidelines, they're going for that trap, Riley. Right now, it's kind of working a little bit more than you would think with the Lady Rustlers trying to pass it.
Kind of interesting there. They had to move where the ball was going to be passed in from the bench over to near the table as Mendoza was looking to drive, doesn't. Passes that one off to Garcia. Garcia's spin move almost loses it, picks it back up, puts up a layup. That doesn't go. Colley gets the rebound. That doesn't go either. Garcia does draw the foul down low, so she'll be sent to the line. As we see his sub come into the ball game.
Garcia on the season, Riley, 65% from the charity stripe. We'll see a couple substitutions for the Lady Rustlers after this free throw.
First one's up and is good.
I guess we're not going to see the substitutions.
Second free throw is up and is also good. So both free throws go in. Jones and Beach check into the ball game. Mendoza and Rhea check out. As that ball is going to be stolen by Jones, then lost. And the Mustangs will pick it up. Thornton passes that one back up top. Gets it right back on the far wing. Now down in the corner to Harris. Harris takes a three. That one's up and is good.
Yeah, that's going to be the hard part of the 2-3 zone. You're going to give more opportunities beyond the arc, and some of them have paid off for Western Wyoming. 17-9. So that goes out of bounds.
Beach was looking for Garcia down low, had the pass, just threw that one a little too high. Western takes control back. CWC playing a 2-2-1 in the backcourt. As Thornton passes that one off, gets it right back up top. She'll hand it off to Harris, back to Thornton on the wing. Right back to Harris. Harris looks down low, passes that one down low, gives it off to Blom. And Blom will get her first points of the ball game.
Could have had more of the better angle and advantage, just being a little bit low enough just to be able to get the score right there, Riley.
New drives, puts up a shot, and gets that to go. It's her first points of the ball game. Kayla Thornton loses that one. Garcia picks it up. Has a 2-on-1. throws up a shot and gets that one to go for 2 points.
How about a 3-on-1 right there, Riley?
Paddock is trapped. Mustangs do beat that backcourt defense from the Rustlers.
Yeah, the pressure right now kind of giving the Lady Mustangs a little bit of trouble, not too much though, but enough to cause turnovers for Central to get the basketball.
That shot's up and good by Birch. As she kind of just went 1-to-1 down low, as that ball's going to be stolen from Jones. That lane is wide open for Kayla Thornton. Jones will pass it off to Beach, now into New in the center. Back outside to Garcia. Garcia driving, gets that ball knocked away. Does stay in favor of the Rustlers. So we're going to see some subs check into the ball game. Mendoza and Urbanski. We'll see Urbanski check in for the first time this ball game for the Rustlers.
Strauss going to check back in for Western Wyoming.
We'll see Urbanski pass it in. Gives it off to Mendoza. Gives off the screen. Back to Urbanski in the corner. She's trapped. Got to get rid of it. Does get rid of it. Throws that out of bounds. And the ball goes right back in favor of the Mustangs.
Yep, that trap once again comes into play for Western Wyoming. They're able to be successful.
And that's kind of the play that we've seen so far by the Rustlers is take it up top, throw it down into the corner, and try and get someone open down low. As the Mustangs playing some hurry-up offense here. As Harris kind of just throws up a prayer. Does draw the foul, so she'll be sent to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, New gets credit for the foul right there.
It's going to be her first personal. 5th team foul here in the first quarter as that first free throw is up and is no good by Harris.
One of the leading free throw percentages, Hannah Harris, 75% on the season.
Second free throw is up and is good. Mendoza passes it off to Beach. Now down low in the corner to Jones. Back up top to Mendoza. Deep three's taken. Goes off the side of the iron. Is rebounded by New. Ball back up top. Mendoza now down to the corner to Urbanski. Urbanski driving. Throws it back up top to New. New putting in some work down low. Puts up a shot. Doesn't get that one to go. Ball's rebounded by Strauss. Strauss off to Harris. Harris on the wing, thinks about a 3, doesn't take it. Ball's going to be knocked away by Jones. Picked up by Mendoza, a little 2-on-2. As Mendoza throws that off to Jones. Good dish for 2 points for Jones.
Yeah, both defenders looking on one side, forgot Jones was right on the other and was able to get it in for 2.
Western gets past that press. Harris driving in. It's called for the travel, so the ball does go back in favor of the Rustlers.
Yeah, New probably lucky to be saved for a second foul right there. Didn't have her feet set just enough in time.
As we see Kayla Thornton and Blom check back into the ballgame for the Mustangs. Just 45 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 24-15 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Western Wyoming is on top. Mendoza off to Beach, down low into the corner to Jones. Rustlers kind of just trying to get that shot, not take any shots from around as New puts up a layup and gets that to go.
Talk about a prayer, it felt like. 2 defenders right there. New still is able to get the 2. Riley, this is only a 7-point game with 15 seconds left.
Deep three's up and is no good off the front of the iron as New gets the rebound. Passes it off to Mendoza. 7 seconds on the clock. Mendoza puts up a 3 off the back iron, no good. Jones gets the rebound, puts up a shot. That one doesn't go. And that'll do it for your first quarter play. 24-17 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back for the start of the second quarter. This is Rustler Media. Bringing it back to Wrestler Gymnasium, getting ready for the second quarter, as it will be the same starting 5 for the second quarter as it was the first for the Wrestlers.
24-17 Riley. This game only a 7-point deficit at the start of the second for the Lady Wrestlers.
Mustangs with the ball. That ball is going to be knocked away by a Wrestler. New comes up with a rebound. She hands it off to Colley.
That 2-3 zone, Riley, for the Lady Wrestlers right now, it's doing more good for them as that one turns it over.
It's definitely doing more good for them as they're trapping kind of more down in the corner and they're not allowing the ball inside, as the Mustangs are really looking for Blom or for Birch down low.
I'm going to get a Ryan with 2 turnovers that come in pairs, just like volleyball.
I'll have to ask John about that one.
There's got to be something out there.
Thornton passes that one back up top. That 3 ball is up and good by Strauss.
Like I said earlier, Riley, that's what happens when you let the 2-3 zone play. The wide open threes get into play.
Mendoza passes that one off to Garcia, back to Mendoza. See if they play this top to corner. They do. Gives it off to Beach. Beach looks down low. New hands it off to Colley. Colley puts up a shot, doesn't get that one to go.
Good offensive play there, just not able to get the basket.
That ball was rebounded by Blom.
You're going to take a charge and offensive foul going against Western Wyoming. Tamarin Blom should be called for the foul right there. That's her first.
Mendoza hands that off to Garcia. Garcia on the wing, back up top. Mendoza inside New. Garcia drives, puts up a floater, doesn't get that one to go. That's going to be rebounded by Paddock. Thornton to Paddock up top. Back to Thornton on the wing. Down in the corner to Blom. Paddock hands that off to Strauss in the corner. Ball's almost thrown away. Picked back up by Paddock. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Ball's going to be passed out on the wing. No good. They're going to call a jump ball down low, and that ball will favor the Wrestlers. We'll see a sub check into the ball game. Crowder will check back in. Birch will check out for the Mustangs. Mendoza just past the timeline. Gives it off to Garcia. Garcia was looking for New. That ball's going to be stolen by the Mustangs. Paddock driving spin move. Puts up a shot. No good off the side of the iron. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Will stay in favor of the Lady Wrestlers. New to pass it in to Mendoza. Mendoza to Beach in the corner. Beach trying to give it back to Mendoza. Throws that one away. As we're going to see a foot race down low. Jump shot up, no good by Strauss. They're going to call a foul down low. It's going to be a loose ball foul.
Yeah, Lady Wrestlers played that fast break, fast break perfectly. Had one player on each side and was able to cause the missed shot there.
Fouls on Crowder. That's going to be her second team foul here in the second quarter. Mendoza finds Colley wide open down low. Defender picks up. They're going to call a travel.
Let's just switch pivot foots there. Let's try to go for a more fadeaway shot, it looked like, but again, just turnover by Lady Wrestlers.
Mustangs driving. Passes that one out to Strauss. Strauss, 3 ball in the corner is up and is good.
Yeah, they had 3 Wrestlers in the front court, weren't able to get back in time, and that's why the 3 was wide open. This lead, Riley, now back up to 13, 30-17.
Garcia driving, puts up a shot. There's going to be a block called down low. So Garcia will go to the free throw line. Crowder a little slow to get up. Does get up and will walk off the court on her own power. We'll see Birch check into the ball game.
Western Wyoming coach wondering why that wasn't a charge call on that one, if they called it on the other end, but officials make the call, and again, we're up here in the area to broadcast.
First free throw is up and is good by Garcia. Waiting on that second free throw. Second free throw is also up and is good. Quick ball movement by the Lady Mustangs as Thornton's got it down low in the corner, passes that one up top to Strauss. Strauss driving, puts up a shot. Gonna call a block down low. So go ahead and count that bucket for Strauss as she'll be sent to the line to possibly get 3 points.
Yeah, I knew trying to take another one there this time doesn't favor her. I believe that will be her second foul of the ball game. It is.
That is her second foul for the and one. Buckets up and is good for Strauss. Mendoza, heavily guarded by Thornton. And I feel like that's something we're going to see all ball game, is that one's going to be thrown away by Garcia, stolen by Thornton. As she passes it off to Paddock. Paddock puts up a shot. That's up and no good. That ball is going to be rebounded by Birch. As you can hear them calling for Wolf. As Mendoza puts up a three in the corner, and she'll get that one to go.
Yeah, almost walked herself into a trap earlier in the offensive possession, but able to get wide open on the pass. 11-point game here, Riley.
Strauss with the ball up top, takes a three. That one's up and is good.
Just responding to the other side, back up to a 14-point lead.
Just 5:45 to go here in the second quarter. Beach in the corner. Gives it off to Garcia on the wing. She drives, hands it back out to Mendoza. Over to New. New takes a three ball in the corner. That's up and no good. Garcia back to Beach. Beach takes a three. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Hits the rim. No good. Ball's going to be rebounded by Birch. Strauss gives it off to Paddock. Now down in the corner to Thornton. Three ball is up. No good as it hits the front of the rim. Quick pass down low. It's going to be deflected by New, as she knew that one was coming down low.
Substitution coming in for the Lady Rustlers. Varela comes back into the ball game. We'll check out New.
Leanna Thornton will check in for the Mustangs. That ball is going to be passed in right away. Is up and is no good by Blom.
Kind of a bunny shot right there. Just missed right there. Perfect opportunity to extend the lead, but can't.
Garcia gives it off to Beach in the corner. She'll stop her drive, pass it out to Mendoza. That ball is going to be stolen by Leanna Thornton. Little one-on-two situation here. Yeah, Strauss backed out of that one. Strauss on the wing. Three ball is up. No good off the back of the rim. Ball is going to be rebounded by Birch. Birch with the ball, puts up a shot, goes off the back of the iron, off the backboard, and in for 2 points.
I believe we're going to get timeout taken by Central on this one. I believe it is going to be 60-second. Could be wrong, but looks like Central took the timeout.
We'll take a 60-second timeout as well. We'll be back here. This is Rustler Media. Coming out of the timeout from the CWC Rustlers. 4:18 left here in the second quarter. 38-22 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Western Wyoming is on top here. As Garcia gives it off to Mendoza. Mendoza down into the corner.
Right idea there from Garcia, just to kind of hit it off the leg of a Lady Mustang and go out of bounds and maybe try to get something new coming out of this possession.
Right back to Garcia. She'll throw up a 3-ball. That one's up and is no good off the side of the iron. Ball's going to be rebounded by Harris. Strauss gets 2 points out of that one. Mendoza driving, hands it off to Garcia. Garcia playing at the top of the arc. Barea was looking to run the top of the arc. Does get a blocking call on Strauss, as that's going to be her first personal foul. 4th team foul here in the second quarter, as we're seeing some subs come into the ball game.
Could have got either way really with that, because the arm was extended on the ball handler from Garcia.
As we see Jones in the ball game now for the Rustlers. Ball's going to be passed into Garcia from Barea. Garcia gets that one poked away. Urbanski comes up with it. Urbanski driving, has a wide open lane, puts up a floater. That one's up and is no good. Ball's going to come out in the hands of Jones. Urbanski with 2 seconds on the shot clock, puts up a 3, hits the backboard, is no good. Ball's going to be rebounded by Strauss. Urbanski comes up with the steal. She will take it herself, backs off to slow things down here for the Rustlers. She's looking to pass that off to Varela, and there's going to be a foul called up top.
It's going to put Central on bonus now. Varela going to go to the charity stripe to shoot a pair, or shoot a 1-on-1, excuse me.
As that foul's on Blom, that's her second personal. 5th team foul. As that first free throw is up and is no good by Varela. Second free throw up and is also no good. As we'll see Thornton come up with the rebound. Ball's going to be passed off to the far side over to Davis. Davis on the wing. Passes it out to Leon Thornton. Now down into the center to Birch. Back up on the wing. 3-ball is up and is no good by Harris, as Urbanski comes up with the rebound. Jones off to Urbanski in the corner. Jones up top. Gives it off to Varela down low. She tries to drive, doesn't. Urbanski on the wing, passes it off to Garcia. Garcia puts up a shot off the side of the rim, no good.
They were just passing it like crazy fast, and I don't think anybody had the ball for a second till that shot.
Harris tries to throw that down low. Urbanski almost comes up with it, as there's almost a tie-up down low. Ball is thrown out of bounds and does stay in favor of the Mustangs.
I like Urbanski's hustle so far, doing it on every possession. He's even coming in unexpectedly to get those steals, but so far she's hustling on both sides of the court with 1:53 left.
Ball passed into Harris up top. Just 5 seconds on the shot clock for the Mustangs. Thornton with a 3-ball on the wing, no good, as Urbanski tips that one back inbounds.
Nice save there from Urbanski, even though it could have easily went to Western Wyoming right there.
Jones in the corner. Gives it off to Urbanski up top. Back over to Jones in the corner. 3-ball is up and is good from Jones. Thornton on the wing. Harris Three ball up, no good. As Varea comes up with the rebound. Jones with the ball, just 57 seconds left here on the scoreboard. Ball's gonna stay in favor of the Rustlers. Urbanski, to pass it in, gives it off to Garcia. Garcia faked the pass. It's called for an offensive foul, gets the charge.
Yeah, kind of played a little aggressive there, kind of had that arm in there ready to push, and the officials called that one.
Davis was looking to give that one off to Harris. That one's going to be rolled out of bounds. And the Rustlers will get the ball back. Just 45.3 seconds to go here in the second quarter. 40-25 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Jones with the ball. Driving. Gets that one knocked away as Harris comes up with it, passes it off to Thornton. Back over to Harris. She puts up a shot, and that one's good to go for two.
Yeah, shot clock turned off now. 25 seconds to play here. This lead has not reached 20 yet in this one.
And it's almost a wonder if CWC is going to hold on, as there's only 15 seconds left. As you see Garcia driving in, there's going to be a foul call down low. So that'll send Garcia to the shooter's line.
This should be a 1-and-1 theoretically. She didn't really put up a shot. She just was trying to go drive in here, but
as we see Paddock check into the ball game. That foul was on Harris. That's going to be her second personal. Garcia's first free throw is up and is good. Waiting on the second. Second free throw is up and is also good. Just 13 seconds to go on the clock. Paddock driving, backs off. 5 seconds. Strauss has it, throws it to Paddock in the corner. Paddock puts up a three. That one's up and is no good. And that'll do it for the second quarter. 42-27 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Western Wyoming is on top. We'll take a break. We'll come back with some halftime stats. This is Rustler Media. Bringing it back to Rustler Gymnasium, getting ready for the third quarter to start. Still 9:15 to go at the halftime intermission clock. Bringing some halftime stats. Leading scorer for Western Wyoming, Kate Strauss with 16 points. The runner-up, Hannah Harris with 9, and then so forth. There's no really other big points other than Ashlyn Birch. She's got 6, so there's your top scorers. And then you've got Emma Paddock. She's got 5 as well. So point spread between Western Wyoming is pretty fair so far.
Yeah, I mean it's spread so far because they're giving everybody a chance to shoot the basketball. But Riley, we were talking about the 13-to-5 assist ratio. That's just more of the fast break opportunities that Western has been able to get on the turnovers, on the rebounds. I mean, again, how do you play with 8 players in a ball game? It's hard. The substitutions. Do they have enough energy to go? Do they have? Is the foul trouble up there? And I believe nobody is really in real foul trouble. I know New has 2 to enter the half, but again, how do you just gotta figure out how do they go with 8 players in a ball game? And you saw Mendoza play a lot of minutes in that first half so far. So what's this second half adjustment? It's only 42-27, easily a chance for Central to get back into this ball game.
There's still plenty of time for the Rustlers to come back in this one, as they still have 2 full quarters to come back with. And there's really no players in foul trouble. The only player that would be in foul trouble would be on the opposing side for Western Wyoming with 3, and it's Crowder. So the Rustlers have plenty of things to look forward to coming in after the halftime intermission. Looking over on the Rustlers side of things, Garcia with 12 points and Jones with 5. There's your top scorers for these CWC Rustlers. And like you said, there's really no players in foul trouble. New's the only one that's got double digits in the foul category. So
and that's good for Central, especially with 8 players on the bench right now.
yeah, with like you said, with only 8 players, there's not a whole lot you can do. It's just taking a lot of breaks and getting a lot of subs in. And, you know, Central's been doing that so far this game, and they're keeping up as much as they can with how much that's come into play. And you look at a player like Urbanski that checked in halfway through the second quarter, and she's just fighting for everything.
Yeah, getting the rebounds, trying to get steals, and, you know, that's good for them. And Riley, that 2-3 zone they're running on defense has so far not been too bad. I mean, you're giving up the open threes, and that's kind of why this lead is the way it is, but they're causing steals inside the paint. They're getting turnovers. They're making the Western throw turnovers. So right now 2-3's working, but now they got to start making them miss more of those threes and making them on the other side. And, you know, Central in that first quarter was kind of settling with those threes. They were kind of being okay taking as many threes as they did in the ball game, but they got a little bit better in that second half, trying to go inside. You know, Clifton New had a couple inside the shots where she went underhand against a couple of players. That's just the one that kind of gets in my head right now. But I mean, everybody's doing it. They're getting the drives, and then they were fast passing it. I mean, they had the ball for a second, found somebody, and they were creating shots, but just, again, weren't able to convert those shots.
And that's probably some of the fastest passing you're going to see in a ball game, is especially from Central. With, like you said, they got 8 players, and they're just trying to get rid of it, trying to find the right shot. And so far, they've been fairly successful with it, and there's more to come in the second half. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with the start of the third quarter with 5:30 to go, still here at halftime. This is Rustler Media. Welcome back to Rustler Gymnasium. Getting ready to start the third quarter here as the scoreboard shows 42-27. The Fremont Therapy scoreboard, that is. As Western Wyoming is on top. What are you making faces at me for? Oh. Western Wyoming is going to start out with the ball here. As Blom will pass it into Paddock. I believe it is the same starting. It is the same starting five for both teams as it was in the start of the games. This ball is going to be handed off to Strauss. Thornton back up top. Blom back over to Thornton. Back up top to Blom. Just running the arc passing game as Blom flies in and gets 2 points.
Yeah, just kind of had a lane open there to start that one. Lady Rustlers, again, they're kind of running that zone defense, so.
Garcia gives it off to Mendoza. Mendoza driving. Tries to pass that one cross court from corner to Beach, and that one's going to be deflected out of bounds.
Mendoza basically kind of had a tightrope that on the line, but luckily she stayed in, but still stays with the Lady Rustlers, 17 on the shot clock.
Garcia to New, back to Garcia in the corner. Passes that off to Beach. Mendoza taking control up top. Throws it down low to Garcia. Garcia had a wide open shot, takes it, and gets 2 points out of it.
Nice job there for the find and able to get the two, 44-29 now.
Blom puts up a shot and gets 2 points out of it.
Make that 46-29.
Excuse me, that was Birch with the 2 points. Mendoza almost gets that one stolen, picks it back up, gives it off to Garcia. Garcia driving out to the corner to Beach. Beach stops back over to Garcia. Garcia takes a long, deep three ball in the corner, and that one's up and good.
She had a lot more time there. Cauley was setting up a little screen there to give time there as Mendoza pokes it out. Now Lady Rustlers got a 2-on-1.
Mendoza passes that one off to Garcia. She's got herself a game so far in the third quarter.
And just like that, that lead is down to 12.
As that one's going to be passed off to Birch. Excuse me, to Blom. Blom gets 2 points. Garcia off to Cauley. Cauley puts up a shot. That one's up, no good. Ball's going to be picked up in the corner by Blom for the rebound. Thornton off to Blom. That one's going to be thrown inside. Now up in the corner, Paddock driving. Passes that one down low. That shot is going to be up and good.
Yeah, Birch just kind of had a better angle at the shot than Cauley had it with a block or a deflection.
Beach was looking for New. And then you're going to see Garcia draw a foul as she was looking for the steal. It's going to be her third personal. I got that one. That's going to be her second personal. As Paddock on the wing, throws it up top. Ball in the center. Thornton, step back shot is up and is good for 2 points.
Yeah, just quick passing there by the Lady Mustangs. Right now are now over that half-century mark with that shot.
Mendoza trying to get the offense going here for the Lady Rustlers. Passes it off to Garcia on the wing. Garcia looking inside to Cauley, does give it off to her. Cauley throws a cross court to New. New driving down, puts up a shot. She'll be sent to the line to shoot two. Foul's going to go on Blom. That's going to be...
Should be her first.
Got that one wrong. That's also going to be on Birch. It's going to be her first personal.
65% from New this season, averages about 2 trips per game.
First one up and no good.
Excuse me, 2 free throws per game.
As we wait on the second one here, just 6:57 to go here in the third quarter. Second one is up and is also no good. Lady Mustangs coming up with the ball. Thornton passes that off to Crowder. Thornton down low. Passes that one outside. 3 ball is up off the back iron, no good. Paddock gets her own rebound, and Colley comes up with the rebound.
Yeah, just got a hustle play right there to get that get her own rebound there, and still ends up in an empty possession.
Mendoza hands it off to Garcia. Garcia cross court. Beach, 3 ball in the corner is up, no good. Hits the side iron. Ball's going to be picked up by Paddock. Going to have a 2-on-2. Paddock keeps it, drives in, puts up a shot, draws the foul, so she'll be sent to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, Beach reached in there, got the arm. That was a pretty clear foul right there from up above. It's only going to be our first, though.
Going to see some subs check into the ball game here for the Lady Mustangs.
Again, not real foul trouble for the Lady Rustlers. If you have one, it's really Callista New with 2.
As that first free throw is up and is good by Paddock. As we saw Leanna Thornton check into the ball game. Second free throw is up and is also good. We'll see Hannah Harris check into the ball game for the Lady Mustang.
See Alexis Varela also check in for the Lady Rustlers.
New to pass it in, gives it off to Garcia. Foul's going to go on Strauss. It's going to be her second personal. As Garcia fell down with the ball, keeps it, hands that one off to New.
Yeah, you would think that would be a travel call right there, but the officials don't call it. Must not have had control of the basketball when she fell.
Garcia driving, passes that out to New in the corner. New's 3 ball is up and is good.
Yeah, Central going back to get it to the corner and hope a 3 is open, and New makes that one.
As the Mustangs break the press, Strauss puts up a shot and gets 2 points out of it.
When you would break the press, you got an easier shot. She could have drove it to the rim, but elected to take a little mid-range shot, and New's going to try to take it herself.
New drives, puts up a shot. Doesn't get it to go. She does draw the foul, so she'll be sent to the charity stripe. Going to see a sub check into the ball game. Blom will check back into the ball game. So New will have 2. First one is up, no good.
Is already above her average of free throw attempts per game.
As she's yet to make one. As the second one's up and no good. Strauss passes that off to Blom. 3 ball from Thornton on the wing, up, no good. Ball's going to be rebounded by Varela. She'll pass it off to Mendoza. Mendoza kind of hanging out up top by the logo, gives it off to Garcia. Garcia driving, puts up a shot, hits the side of the backboard, no good. And Kayla Thornton will come up with the rebound. Harris up top driving, throws it down corner. Strauss 3 ball is up and is good.
Yeah, that trap they were trying to set with the first player was beaten right there when they were able to swing it around and get a wide open 3.
New taking the ball down court. Driving, passes it out to Colley. Colley from the 3-throw line is up and is good for 2 points.
Urbanski going to check in, next dead ball for the Lady Rustlers.
Lady Mustang playing some hurry-up offense here as Colley gets the block there from the pass down low.
There's a 3-on-2 for Central.
Varela trying to put up a layup. Gets that one blocked. Ball does stay in favor of the Rustlers. As we see Paddock and Crowder check into the ball game. It's going to be a media timeout. We'll take a media timeout as well. This is Rustler Media. Bringing it back here to Wrestling Gymnasium. 4:17 to go in the third quarter. Fremont Therapy scoreboard showing 59-39. You Western Wyoming Mustangs on top of the Central Wyoming Rustlers. Rustler basketball underneath their own basket. Garcia fakes the pass, drives, puts up a shot, doesn't get it to go. Colley comes down with the rebound. And she'll give it off to Mendoza. Urbanski over to Garcia in the corner. Garcia throws up a three. That one's up and no good. Mendoza gets the rebound. Takes a three on the other corner, gets that one up and good. Paddock taking it from the logo, passing it down low. Crowder back up to Harris. Down to Paddock in the center. Paddock has to get rid of it. Does. Gives it off to Strauss on the wing. Crowder. Pump fake. Drives in, puts up a layup, no good. So that ball is going to be rebounded by Blom. She gets the and one, so she'll be sent to the line to shoot one.
Yeah, a lot more opportunities than you would hope for if you're the Lady Rustlers on that one. And now it's going to potentially pay off for Western Wyoming with a three-point play.
Free throw is up, gets the shooter's bounce and is good for Blom. Mendoza being met at the half-court line by two Lady Mustang. So there's going to be a foul called on the far side. I'm going to call a blocking foul. Foul's going to go on Harris. That's going to be her third personal. Garcia to pass it into Mendoza. Back to Garcia. Back up top, Mendoza. Gives it off to Urbanski. Urbanski will drive. She'll try and put up a shot. She's going to be blocked by Crowder. And Crowder will hand it off to Harris. Paddock had a wide open three, takes it. No good. Off the far side iron. It's going to be rebounded by Crowder. So she'll be sent to the line to shoot two.
Again, more freebies basically coming up for Western Wyoming. We're getting a substitution in this one. Kamaya Jones checking in for Mendoza.
As that foul was on Vareda. That's her third personal. First shot is up and is no good. Second free throw from Crowder is up and is good. Jones gives it off to Varela. She picks up her dribble, throws it cross court to Urbanski. Urbanski backs away with it, gives it off to Jones up top. Down low in the corner, Barea has a wide open three. She'll take that. That one's up and no good. Garcia comes up with the rebound. Is looking for Colley. That ball's going to be thrown away, and Paddock has a wide open lane. She takes it. Shot is up and is good for 2 points.
Yeah, it just wasn't able to corral. The basketball was Colley, and it paid off for Western Wyoming. 2 points on the other side. 65-42, 2:20 to play in the third.
Jones up top, gives it off to Brea on the wing. Back over to Jones. Jones on the far wing, gives it off to Urbanski. Urbanski looked to drive and didn't take it. Garcia driving over to Jones. Jones, three ball is up and is good, as she had a wide open three on the far wing.
A lot more threes going in for Central in this half so far. 1:55 to play.
And that's definitely, we've seen a lot of this quarter as three balls taken by the Lady Rustlers, as that one's almost stolen by Jones. It's going to be thrown away, and the ball will go back in favor of the Lady Rustlers.
Yeah, causing turnovers, but again, you guys start making Western miss some of these shots, avoid the fast break opportunities that they're basically handed.
As we saw Kayla Thornton check back into the ball game. Jones gives it off to Urbanski.
Western Wyoming running a 1-3-1. Usually you see that more on the press side of things, but they're going to go ahead and run it on the defense.
It's going to be a blocking foul call on the far side. Foul's going to go against Paddock. It's going to be her first personal. 5th team foul. So that throws the Lady Rustlers in the 1-and-1. First free throw is up and is good by Garcia.
65% on the season, averages about 9 points per ball game.
Second one is up and is also good. Lady Mustang being met almost at the logo. That ball is going to be thrown away. Varea has it, takes the shot, draws the foul, so she'll be sent to the line to shoot 2. Foul's going to go against Kayla Thornton. It's going to be her second personal. 7th team foul. Raya's first free throw is up and is no good as it rolls off the rim. Second free throw is up and is good.
Yeah, Central getting a press right there, and unfortunately goes not in their favor. Crowder was right behind Colley, and just a nice pass in place there, and Central almost turning it over, and now Jones steps out of bounds.
Kind of just trying to get that quick ball movement, trying to beat the press from Western Wyoming.
Yeah, and they backed off too, and
unfortunately just mishandled it in the backcourt. As Strauss has it, hands it off to Paddock. Paddock spin move, gets it knocked away. They're going to call a foul. Foul's going to be hit on the arm.
It will be bonus for Western Wyoming as well now.
Foul goes against Jones. That's her first personal. 5th team foul. Just 1 minute to go. Paddock's first free throw is up and is good. As we await the second one.
Only one timeout taken by either team in this ball game. It was for Central in the second.
Jones being trapped, gets out of it, throws it off to Varea. Varea throws it down to Urbanski. She'll drive, puts up a floater, and that one will go for 2 points.
Nice job there by Urbanski to just get the shot in. It's a 19-point ball game. Jones comes up with the rebound after the missed shot by Western.
Jones backs off, picks up her dribble, hands it off to Urbanski. Urbanski almost gets that stolen. Garcia brings it back up top. Varea sets a screen. Garcia doesn't take it. Jones in the corner. Brings it back up top. Gives it off to Varea.
Yeah, gotta get a shot off. The shot clock is still on with 4 seconds. There's the 3.
Jones puts up the shot, doesn't get that one to go. Just 8 seconds to go on the clock. Strauss has a wide open lane, takes it. Jones has to pass it in 1 second. Clock will expire at the end of the third quarter, 71-50 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. We'll take a break and we'll come back for the start of the fourth. This is Rustler Media. Back here in Riverton, Wyoming for the start of the fourth quarter, 71-50 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Western Wyoming on top. CWC does start out with the ball here in the fourth. 10 minutes left here in the women's game. Next game up will be the men's game. John Gabrielson and Joel Kindle will be on the call for that one. Urbanski finds Colin wide open down low. Colin puts up a shot and gets 2 points out of it to start off the third quarter.
Yeah,
the fourth quarter.
Calling just in time. Urbanski really didn't notice she was there, and luckily got that pass, underhand shovel, just in time to get the score and spin move at the end, too, for Colley to pay it off.
Thornton passes that one down low to Birch. Birch on the wing. Shot from up top is up and no good by Davis as Jones comes up with the rebound. Jones gives it off to Colley. Colley down low gets another 2 points.
Gotta let Western not make as many shots. Jones picks up the foul, but don't let Western score or limit their scoring and score more in that fourth quarter. What they had, 23 in the third quarter?
Yeah, and they've definitely done a really good job of, giving the ball off to Colley down low if she has a wide open shot, and even if she doesn't, let her go to work down low in the paint.
Yeah, the threes were also kind of starting to go in. Jones with the steal now.
Jones on a 1-and-1, spin move, puts up a shot, goes off the back iron, no good. As Birch comes up with a rebound. Harris driving from one side of the court to the other, puts up a shot, and that one goes for 2 points. Garcia slows things down here for the Lady Wrestlers. Drives. There's a foul call on the ground. Foul's going to go against Davis. That's going to be her first personal. First team foul. So we'll see Jones pass it in. Garcia picks it up. Passes it off to Berea. Pump fake, drive in, pass out to Jones. Over to Urbanski. Wide open three. Takes it off the side iron. No good. Berea does come up with the rebound. Puts up a shot. No good. Then Colley comes up with the rebound. Puts up a shot. And that one's no good.
Foul going to go against Central, so a loose ball foul right there. It does go against Colley, who picks up her second.
As we see Thornton to pass the ball in for the Lady Mustang. Gives it off to Birch. Birch hands it off to Harris. Harris into the middle. Colley almost comes up with a steal. We see the Lady Wrestlers playing a man-to-man defense now as that ball's thrown down low. Colley comes up with a tip away, and Berea comes up with the rebound. Berea driving, picks up her dribble, hands it off to Jones up top. Jones spin move off to Urbanski. Now down to Berea in the corner. Colley ends up on the floor, gets back up. Urbanski takes a deep three off the backboard, no good. The Lady Mustang come up with a rebound. Urbanski almost gets a steal, knocks it away. Ball's going to be dished off down low to Birch, and Birch will get 2 points. Jones throws that one away, comes up in the hands of Strauss. Strauss passes that off to Blom. Blom has a wide open lane, takes it, put up a shot. No good as it rolls off the front of the rim. However, Birch gets the rebound, draws the foul, so she'll be sent to the line to shoot too.
Again, just more freebies for the Western Lady Mustangs, and this is what's getting Central right now. A lot of opportunities at the line in this one.
As we just saw Mendoza and New check into the ball game. Colley and Jones to check out as the first free throw is up and is no good by Birch. Second free throw is up and is good. See his subs come in for the Lady Mustang. Crowder will check into the ball game. Birch will check out. New to pass it in. Gives it off to Mendoza, over to Garcia. Garcia off to New, back to Garcia on the far wing. Mendoza looking to get the offense going here as Berea drives. Almost loses it down low. Passes it off to Mendoza up top. Three ball, no good. Garcia comes up with the rebound. Puts up a prayer. And she'll be sent to the line to shoot too. Foul's going to go against Crowder. It's going to be her fourth personal. As that first free throw is up and is no good by Garcia. as now that puts one Lady Mustang in foul trouble, as that second free throw is up and is good. As we see some subs come into the ball game. Paddock, Thornton, and Blom all check back into the ball game for the Lady Mustang. That ball is going to be tipped away on the far side by Garcia.
Yeah, front court pressure. Nice job right there by Central, but again, you're going to have to get a little more of these and a lot more turnovers, and because this game's still not over even with 6:40 left.
Game, like you said, still not over, as that one's going to be tipped out of bounds by Garcia again.
Westmoreland tried to pull off a little Odell there on the bench. Unfortunately, couldn't get it. Got a timeout taken by Western Wyoming.
Western Wyoming will take their first timeout of the ball game. We'll take a timeout as well. This is going to be a 30-second timeout. Media. Bringing it back to the fourth quarter, 6:40 to go, 76-55 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Western Wyoming is on top. They do have the ball over by CWC's bench, as Garcia's tipped the ball out of bounds a couple of times here, as the Lady Mustangs trying to beat the press finally do, as Strauss picks it up top, heavily guarded by Garcia. She'll pass it off to Paddock on the far wing. Paddock with a little spin move. Stops driving, has to get rid of it. Looks for Thornton down low. Thornton doesn't get it. Ball is tipped out of bounds by Urbanski. Just 7 seconds on the shot clock for the Lady Mustang, as that one's going to be passed in to Blom. She'll pick it up. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Paddock has to get rid of it. 1 second. And there's going to be a shot clock violation. The first shot clock violation we've seen all ball game.
Nice job by Central's defense right there, Riley, to cause the shot clock violation. One of the few turnovers that Western has had in this ball game.
Garcia back to Mendoza up top by the logo. Mendoza gives it off to Garcia. Garcia driving. Hands it off to Varea. Back to Garcia. Garcia drives. Mendoza. 3 ball in the corner is up. No good off the side of the iron. Rebounded by Blom. Ball's almost stolen a couple times. As Blom drives, puts up a shot. She'll be called for a foul down low. Foul's going to be on Mendoza. It's going to be her second personal. 4th team foul here in the fourth quarter. So that'll send Blom to the shooter's line. First free throw is up and is good. As we wait on the second one. Second shot up, no good. Off the side of the iron. That ball's going to be poked away by Varea. It does stay in the hands of the Lady Mustang. Kind of an interesting spot to be passing the ball in from down low in the corner. Thornton gives it off to Paddock. Paddock over to Strauss. Strauss, 3 ball on the wing is up, no good. New will come down with the rebound. So hand it off to Varea and then off to Mendoza. New, back up top Mendoza. 3 ball is up and good.
Nice job there, just with that defense that Western Wyoming just showed there, to just be able to get it really in front of the defender. And now here comes that fast break pressure.
Paddock had a wide open 3, didn't take it, backs off, brings the ball back up top. hoping to get some plays going here for the Lady Mustang. Stops, throws it down low into the center to Birch. Birch back up top to Strauss. Hands it off to Blom. Back to Paddock. Paddock drives in. She'll throw up a shot, be sent to the charity stripe to shoot 2. Foul's going to be on New. That's her 3rd personal. It's going to be a media timeout. We'll take a media timeout as well. This is Rustler Media. Coming out of the media timeout, 4:55 to go here in the 4th quarter, 77-58 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. As we await the free throw shots from Paddock from the foul down low from New. As we wait for them to get all lined up here, get things going here in the 4th. Again, the men's game will be after this. John Gabrielson and Joel Kindle on the call for that one. As the first free throw is up and is good by Paddock. Waiting on the second. Second free throw is up and is no good, as that ball is going to come up in the hands of Urbanski. Garcia looking to drive, backs off, gets it knocked away, throws it away. Ball's going to come up in the hands of Thornton.
The two Rustlers are down now. Hopefully they're okay. They took a heavy hit, and especially with 8 players on the bench, you got to be careful.
A couple of Rustlers down on the far side. As we're going to take a timeout, we'll be back after this. This is Rustler Media. Coming back in the 4th quarter, Garcia getting helped up after colliding with Mendoza down low. Garcia is being helped out by the trainer, so hopefully she is okay. 4:37 to go here in the 4th, 80-58 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Western Wyoming Mustangs on top. We'll see Bleak at the free throw line. First shot's up, no good. As Beach almost comes down with the rebound, gets that one stolen away. Deep 3 ball is up, no good. Ball's going to be tipped out of bounds. Does go back in favor of the Lady Rustlers. Beach passes this into Mendoza. Mendoza Gives it off to Varia. Over to Jones. Jones off to Mendoza. Mendoza, 3-ball is up and is good.
Like the effort that Central's putting in, especially in a game like this. You know, final regular season game before regional play, and yeah, you just want to make sure you're ready to go for that one.
Yeah, you can really do anything as far as it goes to regional play. So, ball being passed off on the wing. Driving in is Blom. She'll get 2 points out of it as she basically made her own lane. Mendoza gives it off to Jones. Over to Varia. Varia back up top. Jones. Ball's almost thrown away. Jones does pick it up. Jones has to get rid of it. Does. Gives it off to Urbanski. Urbanski loses it down in the far corner, and the ball will go back in favor of the Lady Mustang. We'll see Crowder check into the ball game. Birch to check out. Ball's going to be passed off to Crowder. Crowder has no one around her, so she'll take it across the timeline. Passes it off to Paddock. Paddock slows things down. Crowder on the elbow. Back up top to Leanna Thornton.
Yeah.
Paddock, 3-ball from the wing up. No good as it hits nothing. Beach comes up with the rebound.
Yeah, kind of playing more of the run the clock as much as you can again, but there is a shot clock compared to Wyoming High School basketball. Jones missing that 3 there.
Yeah, I mean, we're used to calling high school, but college does have the shot clock because Paddock puts up a shot, doesn't get it to go. Birch comes down with the rebound, and that one's going to be rebounded by Varia as that shot was up and no good.
Don't be surprised if Wyoming implements a shot clock here in the near future.
I could see them doing it next year sometime. As Mendoza drives, makes her own lane off the top of the corner of the backboard, and good for 2 points.
I know we mentioned this story a couple of times, but Oklahoma's high school game 4-2 final that just proves more why high school should probably get that shot clock, but we have a whistle.
As Jones draws the foul up top. But, you know, bringing the shot clock into high school basketball really does bring a lot, especially watching a high school game.
But you know,
final score 4-2.
Wyoming High School at least actually wants to put up points. They don't want to hold the ball for an entire quarter of play.
First free throw by Strauss is up and is good. Waiting on the second free throw. 2:23 to go here in the fourth. 83-63 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Second free throw is up and is also good. Got to see some subs check into the ball game. Davis will check in. Strauss will check out. Urbanski to pass it in, gives it off to Mendoza.
Good to see Mendoza back in. Unfortunately, still one player down for Central. That is now up down to 7 players.
Mendoza, stop jump shot, no good. It's going to be rebounded by Lady Mustang. Blom passes that one out to Davis. Davis drives in. Beach gets the block. We're going to go ahead and call a jump ball down low. Ball does stay in favor of the Lady Mustangs. Going to see a timeout taken by Western Wyoming. We'll take a full timeout as well. This is Rustler Media. Bringing it back here to Rustler Gymnasium. 2:02 to go here in the fourth quarter. 84-63 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Western Wyoming has the ball, and they have the lead. 21 seconds on the shot clock.
Yeah, Western Wyoming probably just going to run the clock game and take as much time as they can. Probably use as most of the shot clock as they can. They're going to go right back to the line, and might be seeing this quite often, too, for the final 2:01.
Foul is going to be called down low. Foul is going to go against Urbanski. That's going to be her first personal. 5th team foul here in the 4th. First free throw is up and is good by Blom. Waiting on that second one. Second free throw is up and is also good. Mendoza throws it off to Varela. Varela didn't even know it was coming her way. Urbanski picks it up. Mendoza up top. Beach kind of tips that one out like volleyball. Jones in the corner, had an open 3, didn't take it. Urbanski drives in. Varela back out to Jones. Urbanski driving. Passes that one off to Varela. Varela gets 2 points down low.
That's a good offensive possession right there for Central.
Definitely good offensive play there, you know, passing the ball around, just getting the right shot off.
Yeah, he's passing inside too on that one.
1:15 to go here in the 4th quarter. Blom throws that one down low. Jones is fighting for it. I'm going to call a jump ball down low. Ball does go back to the Lady Rustlers. 1:10 to go here in the 4th. 86-65 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Western Wyoming on top. Beach will have it. Tries to get off to Varela. That ball is going to be tipped away by Davis. Mendoza to pass it in. Has to get it off before the 5-second count. Gives it off to Jones. Back off to Mendoza. Mendoza takes a 3 on the wing. That one's up and is no good. Crowder comes down with a rebound. She passes that one out to Blom. Just 45 seconds to go here in the 4th quarter. It's going to be another foul called. Foul's going to go on Urbanski on a block. It's going to be her 2nd personal. 6th team foul. Excuse me, 5th team foul. That first free throw is up and is good. Second one up and is also good by Thornton. So just 40 seconds to go. That ball is going to be stolen by Davis. Davis has a 3-on-1, takes it. It's going to be blocked from behind from Varela. Ball does stay in favor of the Mustangs. Throws it off the back of Urbanski's head, gets the own ball back from Thornton. 3 ball is up and is good.
When nobody looks at the basketball, you can get that kind of play, and kind of reminds me of a Russell Westbrook play right there. Is that 3's no good, and I probably should do it here for Central and still fight for the basketball.
Berea still putting an effort trying to fight for that one, as there's only 14.9 seconds left to go here in the 4th quarter. 91-65 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Western Wyoming has the lead. Urbanski playing some tight backcourt defense, as that one's going to be knocked away by Jones. 9.8 seconds to go here in the 4th. So I'm assuming Western Wyoming will hold on to this one to end this one. Harris
still got to beat the 5-second count.
Yep, still have to beat that 5-second count. There is 2 seconds left on the clock. And that'll do it. Final score of 91-65. That'll do it for the women's basketball game. We'll hand it off to John and Joel here for the start of the men's basketball game in 20 minutes. This is Rustler Media.